Let's begin with that breaking news in Texas. Police investigating a deadly shooting there.
It happened at an elementary school in Texas. Let's get right to Eden in the newsroom with the breaking details.
Nicole Calvin, this happened at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, which is west of San Antonio. Let's show you pictures from earlier from that scene. Here's what we know right now. 2 kids are dead. 13 people are being treated at a hospital, mostly kids. Police saying the suspect is a 45-year-old man and he is in police custody. Now, this happened around 1:06 Central Time. Again, this is right near the San Antonio area. And on Twitter, the University Hospital tweeted that they received a child and an adult from the school. This is still a very active situation. Parents are being told to keep their distance right now, to not come to that area. You can still see that some of it is blocked off. We're seeing this from KSAT there, the affiliate in that area, in the San Antonio area. This is in Uvalde. We do know 13 people hurt, 2 students killed in this. And so this is a very active situation. From what I know, there is 1 hospital in that area. This is a very small community. And the community seems shaken up by something like this, just a typical school day. And we're learning that 2 students killed, 13 people sent to the hospital being treated in the emergency room. You're seeing footage that was captured from earlier. So we're going to stay on top of this. This is still a very active situation. Again, they do have the shooter, the adult shooter, in custody right now. But again, 2 students killed, 13 people being treated at the hospital. So we'll keep an eye on this breaking story out of Uvalde, Texas. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, Eden, thanks a lot.
And right now we are going to take a couple of minutes to listen in to ABC News' special report.
They are a farming and ranching community. We were just there not too long ago covering some border issues. The mayor in the town telling us over the last 2 months they have been wrestling with a lot of immigration issues, but more importantly, just describing really the community essence of his town, talking about how they are so close-knit, so tight-knit. We are about 30 minutes away from Uvalde right now, and on our road trip down there, we have seen a number of law enforcement agencies driving down there extremely fast. We know that the local sheriff's department in San Antonio, Bexar County, as well as the San Antonio Police Department, they are also responding to this area. One thing to know, you just mentioned right now that there are a number of potential victims that are being taken to the San Antonio area, and that's because, this town is so small and their hospital is so small that a incident of this magnitude, what we're talking about, there is no way this hospital could respond to this. I was in touch with the mayor's office. They do tell me right now that this is a very flexible, very fluid situation, but they are trying to get in touch with as many parents as quickly as they can. We do know that the children that were evacuated from this elementary school were taken to a local civic center so their parents could pick them up. But this is just a very scary situation. As anybody knows that has covered this kind of stuff, and still a lot of details coming in as we continue to get down there.
You've been listening to Maria Villarreal, our correspondent based in Texas. She's on her way to the scene, and she's already...
You're listening to a special report from ABC News. David Muir and the reporter on the scene there in Uvalde, Texas, not far from San Antonio. We understand the numbers are still coming into us, but so horrific. 14 people, as many as 14 people, probably children. Several, we understand, at a Texas school, Texas elementary school there at that mass shooting, and we're going to keep following this story as soon as we get any more details. But we understand at least 2 people are dead, but as many as 14 could be dead from that elementary school shooting just outside of San Antonio.